It's the 54th meeting between Nebraska and Iowa. It's in frigid Lincoln where the Black Friday breakfast is getting grilled and ready to go. Where veteran coach Kirk Ferentz brings his team to the doorstep of 10 wins, led by Joe Evans and a suffocating defense. But Chubba Purdy and the Cornhuskers are trying to become bowl eligible. Next. We all love Thanksgiving.
It's the best holiday going, right? You get good food and you have to bring gifts, so it's a hell of a deal.
And today, we're celebrating with more than just the leftovers.
Bring it in here, go!
So let's set the table. We've got an extra helping of Hawkeyes. The West is already won, but Iowa wants to keep it going with a gold and Black Friday.
Touchdown, Iowa. Congratulations, Big Ten West Division champs.
But Nebraska wants to see red in its last chance to gobble up a bowl berth. Pass is caught. 10, 5, touchdown, Nebraska.
Off to the races. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Feast your eyes. It's the Hawkeyes and the Huskers on CBS. It is a frigid football Friday here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Temperature 27 degrees, but it feels like 17. Yeah, the wind will definitely be a factor today. It's senior day here in Lincoln. It's also a battle between Iowa, the number 17 team in the country, and the Nebraska Cornhuskers, who are trying to get to the 500 mark. We take a look at the standings in the Big Ten. Iowa will await the winner of tomorrow's Ohio State-Michigan game for the Big Ten championship, but 10 wins is a big deal for them. And for Nebraska, as we just said, getting to 500 is huge to get to bowl eligibility. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy, along with Ross Tucker, Tiffany Blackman. The pride of Georgia State will join us in just a little bit. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. How you doing today?
A little bit better than yesterday. Burned some of those calories off. And Nebraska will be doing a little bit better. If they can get this win today, they haven't been to a bowl in a long time. That would mean a lot to these seniors on senior day. Meanwhile, for Iowa, it's not just the 10th win. They want revenge for last year's loss to Nebraska.
All right, well, speaking of Iowa, their pedigree is their defense. It's suffocating.
It's unbelievable. I was so enthralled this week watching the Iowa defense really at all three levels, Tom. I mean, their defensive line is as good as it gets against the run. Their linebackers are tackling machines. I mean, look at these numbers. Are you kidding me? 7 straight games under 17 points, and even their secondary had their best game of the season last week against Illinois.
And how about Caleb Brown? He's emerging at the receiver position.
Well, he is really talented. He brings some juice and really some hope to this Iowa offense.
Iowa offense will lean on him. There's no doubt about that. Meanwhile, for Nebraska, they've lost 3 straight one-possession games, trying to get to the 500 mark, but they may have found their quarterback.
Chubba Purdy. I was really impressed watching Purdy last week against Wisconsin. Yes, he is the younger quarterback of Brock Purdy for the Niners. 55-yard touchdown run on that first drive against Wisconsin. He actually was a higher ranked recruit than his older brother Brock. Had the big touchdown pass to Jalen Lloyd as well. They are fired up about his future, and they're fired up about their defense. We talk so much about Iowa on that side of the ball. Nebraska's not too shabby themselves.
Yeah, they are really good. There's no doubt about that. It's the 54th meeting between Iowa and Nebraska. The Heroes Trophy is on the line. Next from Lincoln. The Big Ten on CBS is sponsored by Belfour Property Restoration, State Farm, Ram Trucks, and by Papa John's.
The following is a presentation of the Big Ten Conference.
Moments ago, the Cornhuskers on Senior Day, taking the field here in Lincoln. And then moments ago, the Hawkeyes coming out. What a day for football, and what a day to bring in Tiffany Blackman.
Hey, Tom, we're going to get to see two really good defenses in this game, and the way Kirk Ferentz and Matt Rule see it, what's not to like about that? Rule told us people always say it's ugly football when you're playing beautiful defense. Ferentz said defense travels. It's a good thing in any sport. If you can't play good defense, then good luck. And the way the Hawkeyes have played defense this year, well, it's helped them to already have their ticket punched to the Big Ten championship. Do not expect them to be resting any of their players today. Ferentz made it clear they want to win every game that they play. And, Tom, they know it's going to be tough going up against this Nebraska team that's fighting for a bowl game.
Yeah, he said earlier this week he joked about maybe resting some of his starters, and he said truly it was a joke. But these games have been really close. Look at these last 5 meetings and how tight they've been.
Every year. And honestly, that's how both these teams have played pretty much every week this whole season, too.
All right, Iowa won the toss. And what would you think they decided to do, Russ?
I would think that they decided to defer.
They elected to receive to start this game.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can be a product of the wind as well.
Well, yes, and we were down on the field yesterday for a while. You were down there today. The wind will definitely be a factor. In fact, Matt Rule spent, I guess, about 10 minutes talking with us this week about the wind and how he's better understood it as the year's gone on.
Well, he met with Tom Osborne, obviously legendary Nebraska head coach, and one of the first things that Osborne talked to Rule about was about the wind and the weather here in Nebraska.
All right, so Nebraska will kick off going from left to right. Again, 54th meeting between these two schools. It's about a 4-hour drive, depending on whose foot is on the pedal between the two. And we are excited to kick off a doubleheader day of football here on CBS, as Nebraska will get things started. Again, the return game is big for Iowa. Cooper DeJean is out for the year. He is a fantastic returner, so they'll have to turn their attention elsewhere, and they do so. Get up to the 25-yard line before he is pushed back.